Yeah.
Hey yo, man, it's your time. And fuck poverty. Get this money, man. What the fuck you gotta do, you know what I'm saying?
What's up, everyone? Welcome to the Phil and Leroy, the Judgmental Podcast. I'm Leroy, and today we have the third and final episode with Dan Cianci, host of the Daily American Podcast. We're going to pick it up where part 2 ended. Thank you for listening, and enjoy.
And they all get together. Let's get this guy. It's fucked up.
Well, because if this girl's on there and this girl's on there, and she say she saw it showing, somebody else will say, hey, I just saw him too. Let's link up and say he took advantage of us. Now other girls fucking pile on. A lot of times these guys settle. And
They all come out of the woodwork, right?
They always come out. I hate the pile on woodwork shit. You know what I mean? You're fucking adults.
Kick a man when he's down, you know what I mean? Another one comes out of the woodwork. Shit.
And then they try to figure out how can they avoid that contract he signed. And he's like one of the top highest paid quarterbacks in the league, right? And it's a guaranteed. It's a guaranteed contract. I think all of it is
like
guaranteed.
5th or 6th.
Yeah, I think all of it is
highest paid
guaranteed
player.
if I'm not mistaken.
What he was benched 4 games last year, and then he came back and stunk, or did he not even get a chance to start again because of?
Well, he got hurt, right? Didn't he hurt his shoulder?
Yeah, I think you're right.
I think he was suspended for like 4, then he came back, got hurt, and then came back at the end or something like that.
Right.
And
so that's 2 years in a row he got hurt.
Yeah, and Stroud's good. Stroud's real good.
Yeah.
That money guaranteed. When you paying somebody guaranteed money, you got to play them. You can't have somebody sit on your bench making all that money. You know what I mean?
Well, that's the conversation we're going to have. We're going to do a sports, all sports podcast too with him. And you know how this works now, man. I'm on your side, what you was talking about, what we were talking about on the Twitter about Trevor Lawrence.
Trevor Lawrence.
I'm on your side. But, you know, with this day and age, man, they sign you to a contract for potential. Not the stats that you did before. And if it ain't him, who else?
I don't care about the who else, because I would rather pay a rookie or a young guy chump change than pay a guy that's a third-year starter that got a losing record that ain't do shit. You know what I mean? Now, Trevor Lawrence is now the highest paid player in the NFL.
Not until
Well, what are you talking about right
okay,
now?
go ahead.
Now, somebody else signed another contract. Right now, Trevor Lawrence, but he hasn't done shit. He got more interceptions than touchdowns. He ain't good win no playoff games. He ain't throwing a lot.
He won the one against the Chargers. That was it. Chargers,
One
right?
playoff game?
Yeah, I believe. Remember they were down like 28-0.
comeback game
I had the Chargers in that game too, and of course, look what happens.
the comeback game.
Yeah.
What I'm saying is they had weapons around him, and you can extend his You didn't have to extend him. First off, he's under contract.
No, they extended it. But wonder if he have a good year this year, right?
He's been a starter for 3 years now.
Okay,
right?
let's just say he'll have a good year this year. You know the contract is going to be more than what they paid him, right?
Was he on his last leg of his contract?
I think he may have. It might have been this season. If it wasn't this season, it may be the next season.
All I know is they didn't have to re-sign him.
No, they didn't.
Extend him.
Like you said,
they extended
they
him and made him the highest paid player now.
Right.
You got these fucking dudes that won championships that fucking dominate the league,
man,
and this guy's making more than you.
Okay, he have a good season, right? That contract is going to be more than what they just paid him. So the Jaguars got off easy. Would you agree?
No.
No. Why wouldn't you agree to that?
Because even if you have a good year, that's only 1 year and 4.
Jalen Hurts had just a good season and they paid him.
There's a big age difference. That's not even the same thing. Jalen Hurts only been a starter 2 years. This guy been a starter 3 years.
Oh, a year difference.
And Jalen Hurts got you to the Super Bowl. This guy ain't get you to a fucking second round yet.
But he still had a bad year this year. Well,
every year is a bad year. He had one solid year out of his 3 years. Mm-hmm. Like, look at the numbers. I sent you the numbers. Like,
yeah, I seen the numbers.
His numbers are trash.
I'm on your side, but I'm saying that in this day and age of NFL football, they going to sign a quarterback.
I understand what you're saying. What they're doing. What I'm saying is what I wouldn't have done.
Then you wouldn't be there too long because the owner is going to say you could have signed him for less. You could have extended his contract for less money than what we're going to have to pay him now. Now you talking about paying somebody.
So what if you paid him and made him the highest paid now, and his money is guaranteed, and he stink up the rest of the way the next 6 years? Now you're still on the hook for that money for 6 years. You can go both ways. You're saying, what if he have his breakout year?
Right.
Well, what if he don't?
Okay,
I'm not taking that game.
Can't they dump him? They can dump him,
His
right?
money is still
but the
guaranteed.
guarantee,
He can dump
all
him, but
of
you
it
still
isn't
gotta pay him.
guaranteed.
Right,
So
right.
like 200 million or
Wait,
something.
wait.
is guaranteed.
See, this is the thing. I don't understand all the contractual shit, and I need to learn this stuff. But you're saying how much is he guaranteed?
Like 200 and something million.
And the entire contract's what?
I don't think he's guaranteed that much.
You can pull it up.
Well, that doesn't. All right, so say he's guaranteed $100 million, and it's a $200 million contract. They can dump him and get rid of the $100 million, but regardless they can dump him today, and they still got to pay the $100 million. They can't push that off to the next person.
No.
They can't negotiate it.
You can make a deal with another team to say we'll pay part of the salary. Can y'all pick up the other shit like that? You can do something like that if another team really want him.
Yeah, he's
maybe
getting
they'll say,
paid
yeah.
regardless, but another team could pick up that money if you're really good at fucking selling them.
But he's got to be willing too.
Right.
You know what I mean?
I got you. Yeah, contracts and shit, and cap space and all that. I don't understand any of it. I never got into it. Fantasy I don't do. But
Well, with the cap space is they had to do that that way the richer teams can't just buy all the
The
best
Cowboys
players.
can't.
You
It's
know
like
what I
the
mean?
Yankees. How the Yankees used to get.
don't they still do that? Isn't there?
Is it a salary cap in baseball or?
I don't think so.
Okay, well,
Look at the Phillies.
Right.
Yeah, they grabbed all those guys,
Mm-hmm.
and they're killing it right now.
Yep. I don't really want to talk much about the Phillies because our Philly team, they either start off bad and at the end come good like they did last season. This year, they starting off good.
That ain't good.
Yeah.
It's not good. Yeah,
right.
I got you.
so that's what they always do. All Philadelphia teams, all of the Phillies teams always do that.
I'm a Steelers fan, by the way. Leroy. Steelers.
Why?
Basically, my pops was born in Italy, and he grew up from 9 years old. He grew up in an orphanage over there until 9, and then at 9 he was adopted over here, and his adopted father worked at the Country Steel Mill. They got that big Steelers emblem.
Yeah.
I think that's what did it. He's
Contract. One second.
Yeah.
Contract is a 5-year extension for $275 million. That makes him the highest paid player in the NFL. $200 million is guaranteed. That's a lot. You know what I'm saying? For a dude that ain't proved himself yet.
He isn't done. He's probably top 14.
Okay, but if it ain't him, who else?
I don't give a shit who else. I would grab a fucking rookie or a backup that's in the league right now until I find that rookie that's good, going to be good
Shit,
enough.
call Blaine Gabbert back up.
No, I wouldn't. I understand it. I wouldn't have done it.
Well, that's
But
what.
I understand.
That's the whole point. See, you're understanding it. I understand the league and how shit goes.
What are his stats? Can you tell me his stats? Please tell me his stats, because I got to see how he's real strong on this one. He must know these stats.
This guy, I pulled him up to Roy because
I just want to
Trevor
know.
Lawrence be on some bullshit.
Now, are you going 3 years or just last year?
I looked at all his years.
Okay.
But let me see. Was we talking to the feed or was it like 1-on-1?
That's what you looking up now? That was in the feed.
If it's gonna take.
His contract
Okay.
is for $275.
Yup.
But I guess if he hit all his fucking incentives, it could be $282. It's a lot of fucking money. $200 million guaranteed, and $142 million is guaranteed at signing. As soon as he signed that shit.
Oh
he
my
go.
God! So they already gave him $142 million. That's the way you got it. His agent knows what
Right,
they're
he's
doing.
a fucking man, right?
Yeah. Yup.
I don't know where is it. Did you say it was in a feed or?
Yeah, I don't know if it should be there
Fucking.
because you brought up the stats.
Or a rough estimate or whatever. Is he that big? Because look at
No.
Allen. Like Allen, he's obviously top. What,
Trevor
3?
Allen put up big numbers.
Josh. Yeah.
Right, that's
yeah.
what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Hold on. I don't see it over here. Let me
He puts up big numbers. He's probably top 3, if not top 2.
Right.
You got Mahomes, him. Who else? Burrow. He gets hurt. Who else you got? I mean, the quarterbacks are like
That's what
tough
I'm saying.
nowadays.
Right, that's
Just
what I'm
because
saying.
it's tough to find a good one don't mean you got to pay a fucking average when the highest paid contract.
Well, you don't know if he's average yet or not.
His numbers say he average. So far, he's average.
Well, how old is he?
Well, he did how many years at Clemson? He did 4. He's probably like
25.
5? Yeah.
25. 24. He'll be 25 this year.
Okay.
All right, so he played 3 years. His career record is 20 wins, 30 losses.
Damn.
His first year he was 3 wins, 14 losses. The next year he was 9-8, and then last year he was 8-8.
Damn, he was only 8-8 last
His
year.
completion percentage first year was 59%. The next year was 66. The next year was 65.
What's the average is what, like 68, 69?
The average should be around 65, 66.
Yeah, so he's completing some passes, but go ahead.
Total yards, 3,600 the first year. Second year, 4,100. Last year, 4,000. Touchdowns. His first year, he had 12 touchdowns, 17 interceptions. Led the league. First year. Second year, he had 25 touchdowns, 8 interceptions. Last year, he had 21 touchdowns, 14 interceptions.
He's digressing after that second year.
His quarterback rating was 71 the first year. The next year was 95, and then last year was 88.
That's total QBR?
No, that was his rating. His QBR was 39 his first year, and then 56 the last two. He played 2 playoff games. He won one, and he lost one. Completion percentage 60, 5 touchdowns, 5 interceptions.
That was that game. I think what was that last year?
It just says 2 games. Yeah, 2022.
That was the game that you were talking about when he threw all interceptions, but it came back and won.
Yeah, so like his numbers is like fucking trash. Really.
The numbers ain't really trash. That's not trash numbers.
No. That sounds trash.
Right. No, to me that's like middle of the road.
Pull up C.J. Stroud. He's younger. Pull up C.J. Stroud.
But what I'm saying is he played 50 games and only won 20. That's trash.
No, it's not.
20
what does that entail?
20 and 30?
That means you're a loser.
The Jaguars has already had a bad team anyway.
Your quarterback.
Okay,
so
the Jaguars already have a bad
last year they were stacked. Travis Etienne, they got Calvin Ridley.
He got hurt with the 8-8.
8-8. No, if he didn't play, they wouldn't have it over here. He played.
No, 16, he played. He got hurt.
He played 16 games out of 17.
Right.
So he played majority of the games. There ain't no injury shit. If you're injured and you're hurt, don't play.
I don't hear bad stats. I hear like either or. I hear. What do you see that's bad?
I just told you his win percentage is bad.
Win percentage is bad. That's the whole team.
Interceptions to touchdowns.
Oh, that's the team.
No, he's the quarterback. He's throwing these touchdowns.
QBR should be in the 80s, and that's
you brought up the record. That's the team.
This is win-loss record as a starter.
The team. It's a team game, not him.
It don't matter. You can say that for anything. The bottom line is those games he started, he only won 20 out of the 50 games he started.
But the team is bad. Has Jaguars ever had a good team?
Like my man just said, he got weapons around him. You need to make it work.
But has the Jaguars ever had a good team?
I'm not trying to hear that.
Yeah, they did.
When?
They beat the Steelers in the playoffs not too long ago. Who the hell was their quarterback? Some bum.
Brunell D's. They were
real good. Brunell and Fred Taylor.
94.
Curtis Martin was on that. Was Curtis Martin on that team?
Once you find your elite quarterback, he's supposed to be able to get you over the hump. He's the highest paid quarterback. So now,
with him on the team, with Trevor Lawrence on the team, did he win you a couple of games just for Trevor Lawrence?
Here's the question: how's his O-line? How many sacks? How many times has he been sacked? If he hasn't been sacked that much, then that all falls on him. If his O-line's trash, okay.
So his first year he got sacked 32 times. The next year he got sacked 27. Then last year 35.
So but what's the? I don't know like how to compare. Is that a lot? I mean, I don't know. Who gets sacked a fucking lot?
Our quarterback.
There you go. Yeah, like how many does Jalen Hurts have?
Who did you want me to compare him to? CJ?
Yeah, CJ Stroud. Yeah.
He's already got a higher ceiling trajectory than Trevor Lawrence.
He does.
Good quarterbacks also make weapons around him. Look at CJ Stroud. He made some weapons around him. Right. You know, it's like
he does.
Like Rodgers. Rodgers always making a weapon around him when he's actually playing.
Right.
I don't like his attitude sometimes, but he's all right.
So CJ Stroud, his quarterback record is 9-6 as a starter.
He's a rookie. He was just a rookie last year. Okay. Maybe bad comparison because he's brand new.
Yeah, 23 touchdowns, 5 interceptions. That 1 year is already better than all 3 of what's the name's years.
It is. Yeah.
Is the team better?
He's making it better.
Okay,
the Texans made the playoffs. They won a
so
playoff
the Texans
game.
is better than the Jaguars.
His quarterback rating was 100. You know what I mean? It's just
100. Yeah, like that's
like good. That's like with the best quarterbacks.
Right.
I think the top is 118.
You want to be like 90 or above. Probably even higher than that. Probably 95 or better. That's the better half of the quarterbacks in the NFL.
You think? I didn't think it was that high. I thought it was. I didn't know that. 118 is the max, I think. Right? I don't know.
A quarterback rating?
Yeah, is it or no?
Perfect rating. What is it, like 158 or something?
It's up there. It's up.
But not for a season. Nobody has that perfect rating for a season. But like you said, 118, that will probably lead the league. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
He's young too. He's short too, isn't he? Wasn't he getting shit for his height or no?
No, you talking about the Carolina Panthers. What's the Carolina Panthers quarterback name?
I forget.
That's who you talking about.
Who is it?
I forget his name. That's who you talking about. They said he couldn't see over the offensive line.
He's not doing too good though, right?
Did he get hurt? I think he may have gotten hurt last year. I'm not sure.
Who's coming out of the draft? You guys got to keep me up on this.
I'm not really big on college football. I always just ask him, who's good or not.
See, I don't like this because they got some bullshit here. I went to quarterback ratings who led the league, but they got these guys that didn't even throw enough passes to qualify. You got a receiver over here. That's bullshit. You should stick to, like, the legit quarterbacks. All right, so where's this guy at here? What are we looking at? You said ratings?
Yeah, just to see who led the league or whatever. If I had to guess, I would say, shit, who won last year? Mahomes again?
Mason Rudolph had the top rating.
Get the fuck out of here.
At 118. You called it 118, but how many games did he play?
Mason Rudolph.
See, yeah, no, that don't.
Yeah, see,
that don't count because he only played 4 games.
Yeah, but this quarterback, this quarterback rating doesn't mean anything though. That guy's.
Well, you got Brock Purdy.
So you got Purdy. Let's say Purdy would be number 1.
Okay.
At 113. Dak Prescott, 105. Cousins, 103. Lamar Jackson, 102. Tua, 101. Stroud, 100.
What's the what is making these guys low interceptions?
That you get your rating from a combination of everything: your completion percentage, your yards, your touchdowns, your interceptions.
What do they divide it by?
I don't know how they determine it.
I think they take the number. They divide it by something. I can't remember.
It's just crazy. I haven't heard Allen or Mahomes.
Hold on.
And you got all these other scrubs up there.
So let me tell you where they at. Mahomes quarterback rating is 92.
And what's Javion Love's?
Love is 96.
Okay.
Who's that?
Packers.
Jordan Love. Yeah,
Jordan
yeah.
Love.
Javion, he's making up names. Jalen Hurts was 89. And Trevor Lawrence was 88.
Oh boy, huh?
So who's the worst? Good
And,
out of the 32.
And he got money too, right?
The worst
quarterback on there is Mason Rudolph. That's for sure.
You talking about starters?
Yeah, I guess the top 32.
You talking about Bryce Young? I see him all the way down.
Bryce Young is the quarterback there.
Yeah, he can't see over the line.
Zach Wilson.
Bum.
Jones.
Who's Jones? Mike Jones.
Jones for the Patriots. No, I guess he was for the Patriots.
Oh,
what's his name?
not Jacoby Jones. Mac Jones. Mac Jones.
There you go,
He's a bum too.
Yeah. And what was the other stat we were looking at? Sacks. You want to see who got sacked the most? Because would he get sacked 27 times or 35 times?
Yeah, decent amount.
Yeah.
So what is it? That's like twice a game. That's not too much.
So Zach Purdy led the league in getting sacked at 72.
70. Damn.
Brock
Purdy, you mean?
Brock Purdy.
And look at that. The Niners. A terrible offensive line. It seems like.
Yeah.
Dak Prescott 72.
Goodness gracious.
Allen 69. Lamar Jackson 64. Herbert 64. Matt Stafford 63. Cousins 63. Pat Mahomes 63. So this dude got sacked 35 times. He's not even on the high end of getting sacked. They just on some bullshit.
That's different because most of those quarterbacks are running quarterbacks and they get sacked like that.
Purdy, Dak, those are not
Purdy
runners.
don't run.
He's not a runner. He's not a running quarterback.
Okay, go ahead.
Occasionally he'll take off for 30. I've
But
seen
he's
it.
not a running quarterback.
No.
Go ahead.
Dak Prescott,
Dak Prescott run.
He's not a running quarterback.
Nah, he's not. He's not a running quarterback.
Dak Prescott sit in the pocket and throw the football all the
Yes,
time?
you don't.
I'd
run.
say he averages less than
certain quarterbacks
15 yards.
Like Lamar and Allen, you call them running quarterbacks.
Yeah.
and I was
Mahomes. They're
He's a pocket passer, but he definitely takes off, and when he takes off, he does damage.
Justin Herbert, Matt Stafford, Cousins, those are not running quarterbacks.
No.
But they're up there and getting sacks.
Man, Herbert, that guy cost me so much money, man. That coach, Staley, so much money. I like the Chargers. I like them on paper. I always bet him the past few years.
He had too many good teams to not be better. You know what I mean? Like, too many weapons around him, and they're not pulling these wins up and putting points on the board. That's crazy.
Who, Herbert or Staley?
Herbert.
Yeah, but the coaching on this one, I'm telling you, the coaching had a lot to do with this. He's this young-ass dude, probably has no leadership capabilities, making the worst fucking calls ever, going for it when they could kick the field goal, like, just the dumbest shit ever, and costing them, even in the playoffs. So, like,
There's always a coach that you'll see that think they're better than with the normal route of going. You're in field goal range in a close game. You kick the field goal. You don't go for it on 4th down. You know what I mean? And they'd be like, it'd be like 4th and 1.
This guy's a gambler.
Kick that fucking field goal. If they get it, they say, oh, the ball's the moxie. Get the fuck out of here. Take the field goal, because if you don't get it, you're like an asshole. You know what I mean?
And if you're up 28 going into halftime in a playoff game, and you haven't even won a playoff game yet, and you let your team's not motivated to go kick their fucking ass in the second half, it's a leadership issue. They're lackadaisical. They don't give a fuck. Obviously, they're just gonna pull the brakes off, or it's fixed.
Well,
one or the other.
Well, shit. Look at the guy for the who was that? The Falcons. Was they up 28 points at halftime and still lose to the Patriots? Come out fucking throwing the ball
the Super Bowl.
in the Super Bowl.
Oh my God, Matty Ice.
Oh my fucking God, this dude, man, he's throwing pick sixes. Why is he even throwing the ball? You're up by 28. Run the fucking ball. Only throw it short if you have to. You know what I mean? And they fucking blew that game.
I swear to God, I called that one. I said Patriots get blown out in the first half, and I bet it this way too. Patriots win the game, but they lose the first half. That's what I bet that's Super Bowl.
Great. And it makes you think the game is rigged. Like, what the fuck is this coach doing? Then he turned around and blew it again. Who was he now with the 49ers? He turned around and do the same dumb shit. You know what I mean?
Wait. Who was the coach?
I think it's the 49ers coach now.
Shanahan?
Oh my God, was that him?
Is that Shanahan?
Yeah.
Is that the one was with the
Kyle
Redskins?
Shanahan.
Is with him and his pop was with the Redskins?
Yes.
Yeah, that's who it is. He did some dumb shit last year. With,
Was he the coach or was he
49ers?
like the coordinator of the Atlanta and
he was the offensive coordinator.
Yeah.
And he was calling the plays and shit.
Yeah,
You know what I mean? You calling all these passes, getting fucked up, getting your quarterback fucked up when you got a 28-point lead. That's
Sometimes
crazy.
I wonder if they pick these players, right? Like, I wouldn't say LeBron being one in the NBA. He's just he's a phenomenal stature. He's really good at basketball. He's definitely not a Kobe, and he's not a anyway. He shouldn't be talked about with the GOAT. But that's neither here nor there. When it comes to like Brady, you ever think that like they just pick these guys like a good underdog story, drafted last?
They love that shit.
And Seattle, like the Seattle Super Bowl, that was it. He was done. Give the ball to Lynch, but they throw a pick.
or they'll pick a guy and this guy can't fail. And I think the next guy that's coming up, what I was just talking about, is Peyton Manning's nephew. What's his
Archie.
name?
Archie.
Yeah, so
Archie Jr. I think
he's going to be on commercials and all that stuff when he gets in the NFL. And that guy, they're going to put him in a position where he can't fail because look at his lineage.
Yeah, but another good thing about that kid, he doesn't participate in anything social media. Nothing. I swear to God, if it wasn't for trying to do something a little bit with the podcast, I'm off social media too. Done. Because it doesn't do anything good for you except if you're trying to build something. That's it. Utilize it as a tool, and I utilize it like an asshole sometimes. But that kid's smart. No social media. No.
For now, until he make it to the league, and then people get in his ears and say, "This is how we're going to blow you up. You're going to make more money doing social media, doing more commercials." I guarantee you.
Are there any stars who don't do social? Let's think. Are there any ones? Does Kyrie participate a lot?
Who?
Kyrie. I know he does like his. I'm a Kyrie fan, but I know he does like his low key like protesting with his sneakers and shit. I respect it. He can do whatever the fuck he wants. Or his sneakers. Put anything on there as long as it's not hating on somebody. And I don't think he's not a hater. They take him and they misconstrue what he says. His messages.
They do want to turn him into a bad guy, and he's not really like that. You know what I mean?
Anti-Semitic and shit. Nah, he's just a genius, and he can look at multiple perspectives, and sometimes he can't articulate that, and it may come off bad. It's fucked up.
Going back to what you just said about LeBron shouldn't be in GOAT conversation. That's bullshit.
No
that
fucking way.
Bullshit.
No way.
Yeah, the dude played 20 years at a high level. No one ever done that. That alone, nobody's supposed to break Kareem's record. He broke Kareem's record, and everybody say he's not even a scorer. He's a pass-first guy. That alone puts you in the GOAT circle. Not saying you is the GOAT.
He's number one in scoring ever?
Yes.
How many years he play?
21, I think.
How far off from Jordan? How far off was Jordan?
Second.
No, I know, but how far off is he compared to years played? How many years did Jordan play?
15 or something.
5 extra years. I bet he.
But Jordan last 2 years was bullshit. Like, he wasn't dominating.
Yeah, but the league, with the Wizards?
Yes, he wasn't dominating.
Of course, he was. That's his. Yeah, he was.
So after 13 years, Jordan was done. But LeBron, after 21 years, he still.
You got to remember though, he took a couple of years off.
That should go against him actually, because those are years his body is rusty. That's like our boy in the
He was
NFL.
playing baseball, though. That's all.
Ricky Williams.
Ricky Williams took off from the NFL, then came right back and was in the top 5 in rushing again. Because that's less wear and tear on your body. It's easy. Baseball don't have the same wear and tear as NFL. I mean, NBA on your knees and shit and in your fucking feet.
Was he playing pro or just he
was like in the minor leagues. So
he wasn't
like,
a Deion. Deion played actual like
Deion and Bo
baseball.
Jackson, they was pros.
Bo Jackson, yeah.
Those are big
I got
time.
a bunch of their cards and they're not worth shit. I don't know why.
I got a lot of cards back there too.
Do you?
Yeah.
I just sold an AI.
Rookie cards. And
AI signature one because I don't know. I like selling shit on eBay.
I got a LaShawn McCoy signed rookie card, but he's a dickhead. And it's probably not gonna be worth nothing. But
Yeah, it's tough with with somebody like that.
Mm-hmm.
But if you had a Jordan, I remember having them when I was younger. My dad must have pawned all those or something.
I got Jordan cards, but I don't have nothing signed. I just got the Eagles from when I was.
Yeah, but if you got good Jordan cards and they're like, if you have a Jordan rookie,
yeah, I don't have no Jordan rookie.
you're eating.
All right, Dan. We can talk forever too.
I know.
This doesn't really seem like a podcast. That was just us talking.
Yeah. That's how I like to do it too, and it seems like you guys do too.
Mm-hmm. So, what's your social media?
All right, so I got it's gonna be at Daily American Podcast. That's Instagram, and then my podcast website's going to be dailyamericanpodcast.com, and we're gonna have to get this up on the website one way or another.
Yeah.
Some of these episodes, but yeah, some traffic comes to it. People listen through there, but it's not doing anything. No crazy numbers. I think like a couple thousand people, but reach. But
hold on for a second. I think Philip wanted to say something about.
No, he was asking about the all-time leaders in scoring.
Because I knew that's what you.
Well, he asked.
You the king of stats. That's all. I'm giving you props.
Stats don't lie. It's fucking official. There's no made up shit with people say he's better than him. Well, the stats say
yeah, but
otherwise.
this is just scoring.
That's what you asked.
Yeah, but how many times is he shooting? There's so many
Well,
variables.
if that's the case, Kobe Bryant is.
Kobe probably need to leave his shooting. Goddamn.
Kobe's number 4. Kobe gets some more bonus points because he's up.
Because he's a gunner.
Because he's upstairs.
Because he's a gunner. Oh, you showing him love because he's upstairs? The dude is a gunner.
You better come back with some love for me, Kobe. Come on.
I used to always tell Roy, and he kind of.
Oh, and I got these drones on.
I used to always tell Roy.
I like the Kobe's that. What's the Kobe's that Caitlin Clark wear? Those are 5s or 6s. The Bruce Lee's.
I honestly don't know. I just know.
Yeah,
they look decent on her.
Yeah.
But I used to always say Kobe is nothing but a taller version of AI.
Yeah.
Because they shoot the ball 30 times to get you 30 points. That's like so inefficient.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, but the excitement behind AI, he may have been one of the most exciting players ever to step foot on a court.
But he wasn't a winner.
His team. Who'd he
And
have?
we go with this team shit. And
Boy, you gotta add it.
I will say the same
Right.
thing. Yo, you know what else about AI? 14 years old, rode my bike or walked to the car wash. First job on paper, W-2. And he comes through. Him and Dikembe Mutombo came through because it's right there in the main line.
Mm-hmm.
Near the Philly Country Club. There was a car wash right there. You know where I'm talking about. Right where the Wawa's at in West Conshohocken. You go over the bridge. Right there.
Yeah.
So at Duke's Fire Hose it was called. So he rolls through in a Rolls Royce, I think a Phantom, and he's in the back seat, suicide doors. He's got a red Chiefs hat on with a white do rag. He opens the door to say something. I drive his car off. Probably saying like door jams or something. Didn't tip. Dikembe slides through in a yellow H2. There's a 16 or 17-year-old girl. You couldn't tell. She looked older, but he did tip, and he got her number. Those are my 2 stories about those guys.
A lot of people say AI just was a jerk and didn't tip people.
See, that's crazy. He's a gambler too, man. You got to know about karma. You got to know about karma.
That's why he wasn't tipping, because he was like, "Fuck that! I can use this tip money to gamble."
Mm-hmm. No, go ahead, Dave. Finish your social media before Philip.
Yeah. That's pretty much it. Just Instagram and Facebook. You can find me either on my name too, Dan Cianci. I kind of just do them both on the same thing, and that's pretty much it. My email info@dailyamericanpodcast.com.
All right, you can reach the Judgementals on Facebook, TikTok, Twitter, at pnljudgementals, Instagram at the_judgementals, or you could email us at pnljudgementals@gmail.com. Sorry, man. Yes, I remembered all that. I've done it 200 times.
I just want to thank you guys for having me on today. Seriously, it's been a pleasure.
Yeah, this was cool.
Good catching up, man.
Yeah, because it didn't really seem like it was just us talking pretty much, and we ain't even getting like half of anything, really.
No, we got to do some more. I think we got to do some more.
We should go to a studio. You know, it's a studio around the corner from here. Right. Yeah. We should go to a studio here. The studio around the corner. I don't know how much it is, but yeah. Probably recorded or something. Video recorded. All right, then.
All right, y'all. Peace out.
Successful, but it's stressful.